question around populism is sometimes what appear to be very simple solutions, but actually life is a little more complex and sometimes simple solutions don't resolve the problem. That's the critique of populism, isn't it?
I think one of the tricks, and I watched this happen over the last 3 years, is one of the ways the political establishment, especially the Labor and Liberal Party, will avoid doing things is they'll claim, well, it's just too complicated, you wouldn't understand. But on some issues, it really is quite simple. If we want to fix the housing crisis, we need to build public housing the way this country used to and stop giving money to wealthy property investors. If we want to get enough revenue in this government to make sure that we can give people what they need to live a good life, make sure big corporations pay their fair share in tax.
So let me challenge you, because that's fun, and I know you enjoy it too. So if you're going with, well, what's popular, and I accept, just for the purpose, because I can't fact-check it unless we have a big referendum, but I accept your argument about gas, right?
Yeah.
One thing that appears to be quite popular is a hard line on asylum seekers, boat turnbacks. Does that mean you should accept that?
No, because we also have principles, right? But I suppose what I'm saying...
That's very popular. Like, if you want to go with this is the majoritarian view, then that's where you land.
Well, I suppose I have a hopeful vision of this country that talks about building a coalition of people, a broad cross-section of the population that finds a shared common set of material interests. And those material interests look past the divisions that are often driven by, say, the Murdoch media, or we just, have seen both Labor and the Liberal Party in a race to the bottom on demonising migrants. That's all they want to talk about often, it seems. And I'm not surprised, because it allows them to try and divide up the population and drive up the salience of something like cracking down on migrants. I suppose what a progressive populism would do is say, you know what? There is actually more that unites us than divides us, that a working class One Nation voter who is a landscaper has more in common with a first-generation migrant in Inala than they do with a politician or a bank CEO. And what we'd say is that we can build a hopeful politics on the basis of recognising that shared interest and using that as a power to force the political system to start going after those who are making our lives worse. And that's large, big corporations, the supermarkets, the banks ripping us off.